Welcome. Please don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe for more daily greatest history mistakes in America. October 28th, a date that has seen America celebrate a misguided victory and take a catastrophic step away from its own founding principles. It's a day when a law meant to fix society began to break it, and when the nation fundamentally changed who it believed deserved a voice. What's the common thread? Good intentions paving a road to disaster. This is the story of America's greatest mistakes on October 28th. We often think of history's biggest mistakes as obvious failures, but the most dangerous ones are often celebrated in their time. They're decisions that seem like solutions but create even bigger problems down the road. On this October 28th, we're examining two such mistakes. One was the triumphant opening of a law that would fuel organized crime, and the other was a constitutional amendment that would have devastating unintended consequences. Let's start with the day America went dry. Mistake number one. The Volstead Act launching Prohibition, 1919. It's 1919. The Great War is over, and a powerful wave of moral and political pressure is about to change American society overnight. The context and the law. The 18th Amendment had been ratified, banning the manufacture and sale of alcoholic beverages. But it needed enforcement legislation. The October 28th mistake. On October 28, 1919, Congress passed the Volstead Act over President Woodrow Wilson's veto, providing the enforcement teeth for Prohibition. The mistake. The fatal error was a massive overreach of legislative power based on moral crusading, completely underestimating the public's demand for alcohol and the criminal ingenuity it would unleash. It attempted to legislate morality in a way that was unenforceable. The consequence? Instead of creating a sober utopia, Prohibition gave rise to a massive black market, funded organized crime on an unprecedented scale, corrupted law enforcement, and made drinking more attractive and fashionable. It was a spectacular failure of social engineering that eroded respect for the law and empowered the very criminal elements it sought to suppress. The lesson: you cannot legislate away deeply ingrained social habits without creating a massive, and often more dangerous, underground market. The cure can be worse than the disease. Mistake number two. The Immigration Act of 1924. Slamming the Golden Door, 1924. From a law that tried to control what was inside America, to a law that tried to control who could even come here, passed on the very same date just 5 years later. The context: post-World War I America was gripped by nativism, xenophobia, and pseudoscientific racism. There was a strong push to preserve the country's ethnic character. The October 28th decision. On October 28, 1924, the Johnson-Reed Act, also known as the Immigration Act of 1924, was certified as law after passing Congress. President Coolidge, who believed America must be kept American, had signed it in May. The mistake. The act established strict national origins quotas designed to severely restrict immigration from Southern and Eastern Europe, like Jews and Italians, and ban immigration from Asia entirely. It was rooted in eugenics and explicit racism, betraying the ideal of the melting pot. The consequence: the quotas slashed immigration to a trickle and shaped U.S. demographic policy for decades. Its most tragic consequence came in the 1930s and 40s, when it prevented countless Jewish refugees from fleeing Nazi Germany from finding sanctuary in the United States, condemning many to their deaths in the Holocaust. It stands as one of the most explicitly racist laws in U.S. history, a stark contradiction to the words on the Statue of Liberty. The lesson: policies based on xenophobia and pseudoscience not only betray a nation's ideals, but can have fatal, real-world consequences. Closing the door on refugees in a time of crisis leaves a permanent moral stain. Conclusion. So, what connects the Volstead Act and the Immigration Act of 1924? They were both born from a desire for control and purity, and both created catastrophes that were the exact opposite of their intent. One unleashed a wave of crime and violence. The other slammed the door on the tired, poor, huddled masses and contributed to a humanitarian nightmare. October 28th teaches us that the most dangerous government actions are often those taken with absolute moral certainty, without a realistic view of human nature or compassion for human suffering. The lesson is to be wary of any simple solution to complex social issues. Which of these laws do you think had the more damaging legacy? Let me know in the comments. If you believe we must learn from these errors, please like and subscribe for more daily history. Thanks for watching.